What's going on, everybody? My name is Rabbit and welcome to my Let's Play of The Sims 4. So I know I'm about 5 months late to this whole party because it is February and I know this was released, I believe it was in September. So I have been a huge Simmer for a very long time, since the original Sims. I actually have the Sims 1 plus all of its expansions, the Sims 2 plus all of its expansions, and the Sims 3 plus all of its respective stuff packs, DLC, and expansion packs. So it only made sense for me to go ahead and pick this up. But the reason why I did wait a couple months before dropping the cash for this was because I saw that this got a lot of negative feedback, just because EA really did water down quite a few features and removed other ones that, in my opinion, were a pretty integral part of the whole Sims experience. But I still wanted to go ahead and give this a try, just because I have played The Sims for so long and I've loved every single installment. So even if this one is a little bit different from The Sims 3 and seems more similar to The Sims 2, I still wanted to go ahead and give it a chance. So there absolutely will probably be things that I'm not going to like as much, or that will very much disappoint me. But the good thing about me waiting so long to go ahead and pick this up is that I know EA has patched in a couple of things. So I am updated to the most recent patch, and I have everything that has been officially released, so that means that pools are a part of this. I believe they've incorporated ghosts, although I think toddlers are still not a part of this game. So hopefully they'll eventually put that in. I do think that's a pretty big part of the whole simming experience and raising your family. But the biggest thing to me that I'm probably going to be a little frustrated with is the removal of, I believe it was the create a pattern, where you could really customize like furniture or your clothing by selecting patterns and picking your various hues and shades that you wanted them to be to match something else. So that is missing, and that kind of blows, but oh well, let's go ahead and just take it for what it is. So let's go ahead and get started with creating a new household. I actually have not played this at all, with the exception of I did boot up a family just to make sure that I could record okay. So I did test a few things, but I barely have scratched the surface regarding what there is to this game. So let's go ahead and get started a little bit in terms of the create a sim system. I'll go ahead and show you guys some of the basics, and since it's probably going to take me a while to figure out some things, because I know they have made it to where you can really customize your character. Like, I think that is a pretty cool upgrade, and I know a lot of people were pretty thrilled about that, that you can do so much in terms of how thin you want them to be. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. We'll worry about what looks like all the aspirations and stuff. Although, you know what? Let me see here. Game options, let's see, gameplay. Let's go ahead and reset the tutorial. I did obviously trigger a couple of these info boxes from when I did boot this up. I picked this up 2 days ago, so when I did that and I was testing to see if I could record okay and what settings I needed to make the smoothest experience for you guys, obviously, I made some of these appear. So anyway, welcome to Create a Sim. Here in Create a Sim, the story of your Sims begins. We'll show you how to name them, design their personalities, how they look, and when they are perfect, we'll show you how to move them into a new home and take control of their lives. Fabulous. Okay. So I can go ahead and get rid of this now. Like I said, I do kind of want to wait on the personality. Well, whatever, fuck it. Let's click on this, because this looks like they redesigned it a little bit. So we can select an aspiration. Okay. So we can do popularity, and it looks like you get bonus traits. So there are 3 traits that we can get. It looks like customize ourselves, and then there's a bonus one that just comes depending on which aspiration you select. So that's kind of an interesting little twist. Let's go ahead and go with... Let's go with nature, you guys. Oh my goodness, we have even more options. So we've got outdoor enthusiast, the curator, angling ace, and freelance botanist. Ooh, so many things to choose from. I'm not even sure what I want to pick. Just for the sake of time, because I do want to actually get into the game and not spend forever doing this, I'm just going to select freelance botanist. Yes, I got a bonus trait. Let's look at what it is. So collector. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll pick one in a second. Go away. Wow, maybe it's not going to leave us alone. And yes, I will name my sim. Maybe I shouldn't have... Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have turned back on the... Is it not going to show me? what this does. Okay, collectors can find rare collectibles, more often. All right, well, that's pretty cool, I guess. So let's pick some traits. All right, so it looks like we've got emotional category, hobby, lifestyle, and social. But we only have 3 choices here, so out of this panel, let's go with goofball. We want her to be fun. Oh, I guess it'll automatically scroll over itself. I think most gardeners I know are perfectionists. Let's see. Oh, well, this is something that carried over. So it looks like there are still counter traits where when you pick one, so for this specific example, I already selected for her to be a goofball, so she cannot be a snob and a goofball, which actually I don't think those 2 things should counter themselves. I've definitely known some goofy people that are still kind of snobs, but I see where they're going with that. So it's something like you probably are not going to be really neat and a slob like that. I guess it's, no, I don't know if that combo is possible, which is obviously why there would be counter traits. Well, I'm glad they carried that over. The reviews for this game were pretty overwhelmingly negative for a very long time. Let's go ahead and pick Loves the Outdoors. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible going into this. Like I said, I do love the Sims 3. I actually have liked all of the Sims games. Oh, so we can make our head thin or wide. We can make it big or small. I wish they didn't move around so fucking much. I wish, or at least there was a way to make them completely stationary. Because her moving around like this makes it a little bit difficult to determine how I want her to exactly be. Oh my goodness. I love that you can adjust bust still. That's really nice. And it looks like you can tweak things quite a lot. What is this? Oh, so you can even mess with posture? That is pretty cool, you guys. All right, well, I'll go ahead and part with you all here. I'll go ahead and name her. Oh, let's do it together. I actually, oops, what am I doing? Whenever I start a new game, for every single generation of The Sims that I've had, my opening character has always been named Gia Thrillkill. Don't ask me why. I don't even know where I got the name from, but that is just what I've always named my starter sim. So I'm going to go ahead and keep up with the tradition and let me make her. She'll probably look a little different than my Sims 1, Sims 2, and Sims 3 version. She's always morphed a little bit to reflect the newest gen of the game. So yes, I'm going to pause the camera and I will meet you guys right back here in a second with the new Gia Thrillkill. So one moment, everybody. Alrighty, you guys, so welcome back. This is the finalized Gia Thrillkill, very similar to what she looked like in The Sims 3 for me. As you can probably tell just from looking at her, I do have some CC installed. That was one of the other reasons why I had booted this up prior to recording for you, to test a couple of things, just to make sure it would work. But I know that this game came with a very limited amount of items and colors and things like that, so I went ahead and just downloaded a few things myself. After all, that is part of the Simmy experience. So I'll show you the outfits that I picked for her. Let me let you check out her hot body. She's a little bit of a thicker woman, but that's okay. That's what it's all about. And I personally think her outfit is totally adorable. So, okay. Yes, go away. Oh my goodness. I reset the tutorial thing again just to make sure that it's going to display properly when we finally enter the world. But that might have been a mistake because now it's showing me things again. Anywho, so this is her everyday outfit. You guys have gotten a good look at that. This is her formal outfit plus her formal hair, which I think is gorgeous. I love this dress. I actually have a dress somewhat like this that I wore for a pageant I was in once. This is her just regular athletic wear. This looks like pretty much what most girls wear when they're hitting the gym or going for a jog, whatever. Gonna go practice some yoga. This is her in her sleepwear. Again, very standard. Party wear. I think this is super cute. I love those freaking shoes. Oh my goodness. And just to throw it out there, if you guys see anything that I am using that is CC/custom content, you can assume that I probably got it off of the Sims resource, just because I've been using that website for a very long time. I've never had any issues with downloading objects from there, so I just am kind of loyal to that particular website. So anyway, just throwing that out there. But if you are also interested in you know, for future reference, I know the expansion pack hasn't been released yet. The one that is going to be, I think it's called like Go to Work or Get to Work. Something about jobs and careers that they're going to incorporate in here. I believe it comes out in April, but if in the future you are interested in what stuff packs or DLC or anything like that that has been officially released by Maxis that I may be using, you can go ahead and look down in the description box and I will have a list of everything alphabetized that I currently have downloaded from EA. So there you go. Anyway, last thing is her swimwear, and she is looking so cute, so fabulous, and of course not wearing any makeup, which I guess I should have shown you guys what makeup she had for each thing, but I didn't, so oh well. Alright, so we're done with Gia. I think she looks great. She looks very similar actually to what my Sims 3 Gia looked like, but we're finished. We've got our name, we've got all this taken care of, and I don't think there's anything else we can actually do. But if you are starting out, here, just so I can show you, they do have some template faces that you can go ahead and mess with if you just need something to start out with. I actually started with the lady that it gave us in the beginning, and I don't know if she's even on here. The one who had the short hair? Well, anyway, I think this is a good starter template depending on if you're wanting to make a specific ethnicity or, you know, if you just need someplace to start. But you can go ahead and randomize down here, and there is a checklist, so you can randomize everything, or if you want to just randomize like her face, skin tone, and hair, or you just want to randomize the voice, you know, that's totally up to you. Which, just to show you guys, you can have specific walks. I didn't show this to you when we first got in here. And Gia's is bouncy because she is going to be a happy-go-lucky, friendly, funny girl. But I was debating giving her the perky walk, as I think this one's also pretty cute, but you know how it goes. So, back to bouncy walk. This is her voice. We've got lilted. There's melodic. And I chose sweet.
Oh, lava. That's a droid.
So yeah, there we go. This is Gia. I'm not going to create like a boyfriend or husband or child or sibling or any additional family member for her at this point in time, just because I do want to kind of get to know the new mechanics in this game, since I'm not really sure what to expect, as I haven't played this at all outside of doing some testing. So here's Gia. I think she looks very, very cute. So we're going to go ahead and save her. And great. So here we go. Moving in, your Sims need a place to live in the world. We'll show you several perfect homes in Willow Creek or Oasis Springs. The home you choose offers you unique neighbors and activities, but don't worry, you can always visit or move to any of the worlds in The Sims 4. Wonderful. So one of the things, just as an aside, that I heard was kind of ass about this game was that they did remove the vastness of the open world that we had in The Sims 3. I gotta admit, that is a little bit weird to me because, I don't know, this just seems kind of weird that we're so limited in terms of our space that we can occupy. Because look at this. We have 3 blank lots and then 3 potential starter homes. The things in yellow we cannot afford, whereas the things in green we can. But to me, it looks like this space right here could easily be a lot or 2. You could probably squeeze something else right here, although this looks like it's just a full community. Yeah. This is a non-residential lot. But anyway, I think that's a little bit ass, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Like I said, going to try to... Oh, thank you. It's telling me what's a good starter home. I will check that one out, actually. Because I do want something cheap, just in case they don't give you the option of having it furnished or unfurnished. And yes, you can always switch between the worlds by clicking these. That's wonderful. And, oh, Granite Falls. Travel to this world must be booked on the phone or computer. So that's cool. It looks like they still included the option of traveling and vacationing. So I think we will absolutely take a trip to Granite Falls. But for the sake of just getting started, I'm not going to build a home. I've always been pretty rubbish and taken forever to build homes anyway. That's never been my strong point. But I'll do that off camera. But let's go ahead and get started and buy... We'll just start with this one since it's... Oh, there was another one, actually. What is this? I kind of like this one, honestly. Oh, and you do have the option of furnished or unfurnished, so I'm glad that carried over. Alright, so we've got our new home, guys. So select your sim to lie on the ground and gaze up at the sky for some R&R. Oh, that sounds really nice. Actually, not right now because it is snowing outside. Okay, taking control. There are so many new features in The Sims 4. Before we can get to all of them, we need to cover the basics. First, we'll quickly learn how to control your Sims. I don't know if I'm going to need to go through all of this, but it still might be good. For those of you who are new... Oops. Okay, rotate. Oh, also to let you guys know, I did set some legacy keys when I was testing some stuff on a pre-made family. So some of these may not be similar to what you may have if you already have the game or if you're planning on still purchasing it. So just keep that in mind. I did change a little bit of how the cameras rotate as well as, I guess, let me show you. Okay, where is it? Gameplay? Controls. So I have on edge scrolling, and I chose the Sims 3 camera because I'm a brat and I'm not ready to completely give up everything that I've become accustomed to in the Sims 3. I also inverted both my horizontal as well as my vertical cameras, and yeah, then none of this matters because I'm not using yo shit. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show that to you guys. And I also, in terms of conversation, I don't know if it was in there, selected it to where it was going to be topically organized as opposed to, I guess, contextually. So you'll see that later on too. But anyway, move the camera, hold down the left. Well, camera change if you don't like. Yes, I already did. All right, is that it? Focus the camera. Yes, great. You can follow. If you right click. That's the same, I believe. Oh yes, and the pausing and the speeding. I think the keys have always been 0 is the unpause / pause. 1 is regular. 2 is the middle, and then 3 is that one. So that's the same. I don't need to really worry about that. I'm pretty sure they kept most of the controls as the same. Let's see. So interaction with your Sims, or your Sim plans to do. Okay. Ah, okay, so they queue here as opposed to they used to queue like up in the corner. So that was one of the other criticisms I heard a lot, was that they completely revamped the UI just to make it to where you can see more on the screen. And already I'm having mixed feelings about this. I like that it's minimalistic, but it's almost a little too much so. So this is going to take some getting accustomed to, but I don't dislike it. So let's see. Ah, yes, I just read that myself. Oh god, emotions. Yes, this is the new feature that was added to this. So let's figure this out here. So Sims can experience an entire range of emotions that will change their lives in big and small ways. We're going to make your Sim inspired to demonstrate how one of these emotions works. From there, their emotional lives will be in your hands. Okay. Alright, so we're going to give your Sim an inspired moodlet so they become inspired. This is an emotion that makes your Sims better at being creative. Oh, wonderful. So I've already got it. Yes, she's inspired. Hover over the emotion to learn about it. Positive emotions grant your Sims powerful benefits. So I think this is what they mean. So +5, burst of inspiration. The Sim is feeling a sudden burst of inspiration, and she will remain so for 3 hours, assuming they don't remove the moodlet to demonstrate something else to us. Okay, your Sim has a whim. Oh, they changed these to whims as opposed to, I guess, like their desires and the things that they need to do. That's kind of cool. It's like they're thinking, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. I actually like that. That's a pretty cool adjustment. So your Sim has a whim based on the current emotion. Whims are blah, 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 blah. Hover over the whim. So she wants to buy an instrument. Okay. What else? Make something of excellent quality. Okay. And plant something. Okay. That's pretty straightforward, and it looks like you can still X them out or pin it. I guess that locks it into place to where it won't be removed. That's what I'm guessing. So your Sim is inspired and wants to cook. Because they are inspired, they will cook better meals. Click the fridge and select cook to prepare a meal. Okay. Actually, I want to look at the house. This is very, very cute. I'm going to have to tinker around with the build mode a little bit because I have not looked at it quite yet, and I want to. Why is there just this random thing right here? That must have just been accidentally left by the developers or the people who built the house for the game's launch. I'm not sure what that's all about. But anyway, let's go ahead and click over here, and oh, it even has a little green tag to it. So I guess that shows us what her being inspired will reflect. Oh, wow, I like this cooking menu and use fresh ingredients. What happens if you don't use fresh ingredients? Like, it shrinks everything. Why? 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 It's really odd. Okay, so it's the morning time, but I don't want to dick around with this for too long. So for the sake of this, needs a tomato. We'll just make grilled cheese because, oh my goodness, this is so organized, you guys. I like that. That's really cool. Okay, so let's make her make this shit. And, oh, she needs to use the bathroom. Where is my needs? Here we go. So let me let her piss first. And then she will get to cooking. That's where you belong, woman. In the kitchen. What the hell? Play a game. Bitch. What are you doing? Oh, she's washing her hands now. Okay. So this is, I guess, queuing, and this is what she's actively doing. This is, like I said, going to take me some time to get used to. That is very, very interesting. But it looks like everything else is okay, so I suppose I can remove that for now. And go away! Alright, so she gained the cooking skill. There are many... Oh my god, there's so much shit that's popping up. New skill in cooking will allow her to prepare delicious, straightforward classics. Yum! The higher the skill level, the more recipes become unlocked. Great! That's fine with me. And it looks like we can always come back here to look at notifications. So if I need to, although that's pretty straightforward. So fuck that. We don't need that shit. Woohoo! So she made something. And now, cook an excellent meal. Oh my gosh, that is so cool, you guys. Anyway, what is this saying? So your sim has gained the cooking skill. There are many other skills to master as well. So open this panel to learn about skills. Okay. So that's very cool. It tells you the percentage that she needs to complete that level. Okay, yes, great. And cooking. Nothing new there. That's really cool, you guys. I think I kind of like this new UI. Oh gosh, your Sim's emotions will influence every aspect of... Oh god. Why is she uncomfortable? Sims will get moodlets as a result of what is happening. Hover over grungy to learn about it. What's her problem? Low hygiene. Oh, did they make her dirty? Your sim is uncomfortable due to their hygiene. Stinky, stinky. Hover over the emotion. Okay. This is getting a little repetitive, actually. But I like that it still has this highlighted in red/orange over here, so I know she needs a bath. You need a bath, girlfriend. So, do we have a shower? We had better have a shower. So, let's take a steamy shower. I don't know what that even means, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay. We did.
Ninib Quarb!
Oh my gosh, I know. I just did this. So let me, I guess, put this in. Oh my gosh, did that just have a timer for when it'll be spoiled? You guys, say what you want about things that they removed and how shitty that is, but that's really cool that you can see when it'll go bad. I can't tell you how many times I forgot to put something away, or I assumed it still had time, and as a result, oh my god, that is so cool. So cool. So cool! Alright, well, is that it? Is that all it's going to teach us? I think we're ready to go start meeting people soon. I'm ready to get a little bit invested in, oh my god, bugs, in interacting with people. And look, there are so many people outside. One of the other things that I heard about this and why some people feel it's very much like The Sims 2 is that it does not have the open world that we see in The Sims 3, which, again, I'm disappointed by that. I think it might be okay, though. We're going to just try this out and see. And you know what just occurred to me? I feel like she almost looks like Kim Kardashian, doesn't she? That was absolutely not intended. My Gia usually, I guess maybe I usually make her a little bit darker and her nose is a little wider. I don't know, you guys. I was just in a rush to get her thrown together. And we can probably speed this up. Come on, Gia. Uh-oh. She's feeling flirty. That is not what I intended from making her. Oh, I guess a steamy shower. Gia, what were you doing in there? Let's see. A hot and steamy shower makes you feel so good. Okay. What does she want? Tell a dirty joke to someone. It's going to be weird. Anyway, so like I was saying. Okay, so let's go meet people. I don't know if it's going to tell us how to do anything else. Who's a hot-looking guy? Look at this sexy blonde boy. Let's have a flirty introduction while we are feeling in the mood. So, Gia, you go, girl. I cannot believe this. I did not intend for her to look kind of like him. Although, I think personally, my girl looks better than Kim. And again, some of these people might be wearing the CC that I have downloaded. I don't know if it automatically gives them that, but just letting you know. Wait, Gia loves the outdoors. Getting outside often is a requirement for these Sims. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, I got the charisma skill. Why? Oh man, I'm having a triple conversation. That is so cool. What is this? Oh, so she's happy. Let me take a quick look at the, okay, pause. So, okay, it looks like this is where our aspirations happen to be, and this will lead towards the aspirations. We still have a rewards. Select new aspiration. Can you really just change it? Huh. That's really interesting. So, this will build up to her satisfaction overall towards her aspiration. Here's the rewards store, which, holy crap, guys. This is going to be so awesome. Unlocking some of these. That's always been one of my favorite parts of The Sims since it's been introduced, that you can have overall goals for your Sims and just like little rewards for accomplishing things that lead towards that overall goal. I don't know. I always thought that was so cool and so much fun. Let's see. Career. I don't have one, so we will probably save that for another episode and focus on this being the basics. We did learn charisma, which probably is the same as it's been in the past. Relationships. I know a guy named Travis Scott, but I don't know his traits quite yet, and we are still just acquaintances. I'll leave it as all. I don't have shit. Oh, they switched that. It used to be like a backpack or a bag, and now it's just a bin, which household collections. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this shows you everything that you have. That is so cool. I love how organized this is. And then my Simology, so I can see how many days it takes for us to age up. I've got this set to normal. You can adjust that, but not as much as you could in The Sims 3. You could actually tweak each individual life stage and have it set to a certain amount of days to sort of customize how quickly or slowly you wanted your Sims to age. But this one just came with normal and I think a long one. I don't remember. But I left that one on the default. So we've already looked at these. Her genealogy, it's just her. She doesn't have anything else going on. And stats. Oh my gosh, guys, how freaking cool. So we got meals cooked, showers taken, times kiss 0. Girl, we got to get you caught up. Bathroom breaks. Oh, that is so amazing. Total whims completed. I like that they changed that to whim. Don't ask me why, but I think that's a pretty cool language update or jargon update for that. I don't know. I think that's really nice. Times flirty. Ooh, so these are the emotions that you can have. It's actually not very many. I've heard some mixed things about the emotions, that they didn't really do as much with this as they could have. But again, gonna test this out for myself and see how I like it. And then after playing it a few times, then I feel like I'll be better able to formulate an opinion and state that opinion. But okay, we're just gonna chit chat. And can I... Okay, so this is what I meant when I said I went back to the legacy arrangements. Wait, where are you going? I gotta tell you a dirty joke. Where the fuck's everyone going? You fucking assholes. Well, hey. Girl, what's your name? Nina That's Nina Caliente! Oh my god, and that's Bella Goth. You guys, that is so cool that they did little upgrades for earlier Sims that were introduced in previous gens. That is one of the coolest things I've seen. That's amazing. Let's see how open she is to a dirty joke. This may not go over too well. Please be my friend. Let's ask about her day. Hey! It went over well. Who's this? Bob Pancakes. I wonder if the newbie family is in here. Okay, so we can tell jokes at a computer, or at a microphone, or write jokes on a computer. Nina, what is going on? Okay, so back to what I was saying. I arranged this in the legacy format as opposed to it being topically organized. There are so many people. Zoe Patel, Zest Johnny. Oh, Zest. She could be Johnny Zest. Hey, so we found out she is lazy. That is cool. I don't know if we need to keep all of these. And we've got Solomon Benedict. I'm so excited about seeing Nina Caliente. I wonder if her sister, I think her name was Dinah? I can't remember. And the land grabs are here. Oh my goodness. Chatting with Nina and Solomon. Why are we saying goodbye? Oh. Okay. Alright guys, I'm hungry. Time to go. I don't have time for your shit. Can she run? I don't know. You used to be able to adjust. Am I still talking with Nina? Oh, listening to her stupid ass joke. Schedule a date? No, girl. No, girl. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to go shopping to buy plants. Or not plants, but like veggies and shit so that I can actually have this garden. This is a pretty interesting world. I think this one's very travel. No. It's a very interesting world. It looks like it's very New Mexico or Arizona inspired, perhaps. Very rocky, very dry looking. But we have a lot of places that we need to go visit and see. I wish it was open world. Oh, that would be so awesome, but it is what it is. That's okay. Let me eat this shit that I cooked earlier. What? That is very cool, though. I like that it kind of highlights this in a color to alert you as to what is needing to go down. I think that's fantabulous. But okay, guys, I think on that note, we're going to go ahead and leave our girl Gia to eat in peace, and we will call this a good first introductory episode. So when we come back together, I guess we'll kind of see what's going on around town. We might go exploring, maybe try to visit other people's homes. I'm not sure how travel works in this game, and I don't have a computer, which I think I'm going to need, or at least a cell phone. Do I have a cell phone? Do I not? I don't have it. Oh, I do have a cell phone. Oh. You can text? What is this? Okay, you guys. I am baffled, but very, very, very entertained at the same time. This is so fucking cool. What the heck is this? You guys. Okay, so when we go back together on the next episode, I guess we're going to do some exploring, try to make some friends, and take it easy. So thank you so much for joining me. I am Rabbit, and this is my blind introductory Let's Play of The Sims 4. So I'll catch you guys later.